Well, hi there, how y'all doing? As I told you last time when I was telling you about my little vacation story, we got to get back down on these questions, helping these folks, giving them some enlightenment about life down here in the South. Now, it's 26 questions people from the South need to answer. I did not come up with these questions. I would never think of these questions. I live in the South and they don't cross my mind. But somebody out there said, hey, what questions you want to ask people from the South? And they compiled a list. Folks, these are from real people. Real questions from real people. Now, I'll just give you these questions real quick. If you want to find out the answers yourself, go over there to that there YouTube and you can find out, okay? It's youtube.com/Tori Gay Ministries and look up under Lula Bell's Southern Life Enlightenment. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to enlighten these folks, okay? Now, these are the questions that have been covered so far. Number one, now remember, these people asking these questions. Why do Southerners, Lord, I can't see with them or without them. Why do Southerners call raccoons coons like y'all are friends or something? Who would think that? Who would think that up? Somebody did. Okay, number two, what we got? Number two, why do people from the South like mason jars so much? That's a good point. It's a good question, I reckon. But who would thought to ask it? Number three, why do people from the South always feel compelled to talk to everyone they see? We're strangers, leave me alone. Number four, why do Southerners dress for college football games like they're going to church? Number five, why do Southerners call their shopping carts buggies? Really? That's a question? And number six, why do people from the South call stuffing dressing? Again, I didn't come up with these questions. Never would have thought to have come up with these questions. So here we are on the seventh question. I cannot read you the seventh question, because this little boy's mouth is just as foul as a sewage. I tell you what, my mama would send a bar of soap down from heaven to put in my preacher's hands to wash my hands out if she heard me talk like this. And my vocabulary may not be that great, but I tell you what, I can come up with a better way to say stuff. And he wasn't asking nothing important. It's not like he wanted to know the secret to world peace or something. All he wanted to know is why do people from the South like to ride in the mud so much. Okay, that's what he wanted to know. And it's so bad I can't even read the question. Oh my goodness, I tell you what. Sorry, let me slide my little soapbox out, because there it is. But anyway, so again, the question was basically, why do we folks down here in the South like to ride in the mud so much? Well, you know we do. We even call, it's got its own verb. It's called mud riding, or some folks just say mudding. It's a real thing. And I can't tell you exactly what happened to make us like doing that so much, but I have a theory. I believe that one day Bubba was coming home to the farmhouse after being out in the back 40 fields all day long. He was hot and he was tired. It had been raining, of course, because it was in the summer in the South. And it was steamy and muggy, and you know how that is. So he's heading back up to the house, and he passes a big old mud hole. Well, you know how kids are about little puddles. They like to stomp in them and just splash around. Well, Bubba, in his big old farm truck, said, hey, I want to splash around that little mud hole over there. So he gets in the mud hole, and he starts doing some donuts and throwing some dirt and mud, and boom, there you go, mud riding was born. Now, don't that sound like it could have really happened? Frankly, I don't really know, but somebody wanted to know, and that's what we're going to tell them, okay? We're going to stick with that story, because I think it makes pretty much good sense. So, anyway, there you go. There's question number 7. Again, if you want to look at the other ones, just go over there to that YouTube. And we'll be back soon with question number 8.